Hello one and all, this is Connor and this would be Warlocks versus Shadows. I've just picked it up on Steam, played a little bit of it with my girlfriend, I really enjoyed it. We're both big fans of Risk of Rain, and it obviously takes some influence from that, as in it's a 2D side-scrolling, I don't know, brawler type game where you take on waves of enemies, you fight bosses, etc. Now I have played a little bit of it on my own, and I have played it as Zardonic. He is the base wizard. He uses the power of the base to destroy his enemies, and he's pretty damn fun, my favourite character so far. Now I've just unlocked Raziel, the fallen angel, and no, not the Raziel from Soul Reaver, unfortunately. So we'll just pick up from where I left off, which is in like some sort of wasteland. Zardonic. See, that's his name. Here we go. Now you can pick up items. You have 4 abilities, right? Apprentice, okay. So here are my items. You press the L select button on the 360 controller, which is what I'm using. This is obviously the PC version, but yeah, you can just mix things up here and there. And I'm not really sure. I might just swap this over. There we go. Yeah, critical strike chance will go without that. So here we are. Now I have 4 abilities. We'll use this like a beam attack. Oh, here we go. Now this is kind of relentless in the waves. They just keep coming and coming and coming, which is the way of things, I suppose. But I'm fighting enemies here that I've never seen before. These boar things are just an annoyance in themselves because they just charge you. I've got these little like boomer things, if you remember the little clickers from Gears of War, if you've ever played it. They just run towards you and explode in your face. There we go. Using the power of the base. There we go. Right, now I do level up, and when I level up I can put a skill point into one of my abilities. So A does this, X covers my guy in cables, allowing him to heal a little bit and just roll into enemies. B does a dash, like so, allowing you to get in and out of combat really quickly, can save your life. And Y does your pretty big attack, I suppose, but it does take some charging, so I'll press Y. Oh, nope, wait, that clicker thing is gonna... Ticker, is it again? I think it's ticker. That's what they're called in Gears of War, isn't it? So right, there we go right now. Ah, here we go. See, I don't really think the maps are big enough for encounters. That's one complaint I have, is that the maps are very small most of the time. And you get to the ends of them really, really quickly. So I can jump up here, and that's all I can do. I can't go further than this little arena here. But I suppose it is a little arena brawler, so kind of makes sense. But again, in Risk of Rain, they gave you quite a large playground to mess about in, which is fun, exploring it, getting all the chests. This has a lot less to it from what I've discovered. I mean, the boss fights are a lot more fun. You actually have to use tactics in them, which is nice. Keeps you on your toes. Now you can buy items, and towards the end of I think it's the last level in an area or something, a little like traveling tradesman will show up and he will trade you stuff, buy your items that you don't need, and sell you stuff you do need. Right, there we go. Let's increase the base there. I can use potions as well. Don't think I have any on myself here, but there we go. Level complete. Gonna heal myself up a little bit here. I don't even think I need to, but whatever. Pick up a couple of these items and let's just check if they're better than what I have. Okay, so 9 damage. Nah, nothing special. Alright, okay, nothing special as of yet. Let's get up here, jump through the portal, which will take us to the next level. 47 kills, 0 deaths, damage done, 9,090. So it's over 9,000. What does this do? It throws me into the air. Okay, it's like a grav lift type thing. The little black spots on the grounds are where the enemy will spawn from. So there's usually one on either side of the map, and in some occasions at just random areas on the map, or the arena I should call it. I've never fought these enemies with the shields before. I think the last level was my first encounter with them. The boars are freaking annoying, I really dislike them. There's also some flying enemies that are really difficult to deal with because a lot of the time you can't actually shoot them. And of the few complaints that I have for this game, it's that the maps are very small, not big enough, and some of the enemies are just awkward to fight. Not, you know, hard to fight, it's just you can't really hit them, no matter what angle you're trying to shoot up. But you can jump up and you can shoot, but there's always a delay on the, you know, firing of your weapon. And I mean, you can do it with the dash by dashing through them, but it doesn't do a great deal of damage, and I'm prioritizing skill points right now because I'm pretty low level. No idea what the highest level is, haven't looked that up. I would rather just experience the game from a fresh perspective. There we go. There we go. Wrap ourselves in cables, heals us a little bit. You can also, you know, it's quite useful for hitting flying enemies, I found. Oh, there's a potion. Awesome. Don't need that as of yet. The hell are all these little poops that are exploding into friggin' spiders, huh? Alright, take care of these guys. One of the rat shield ones. Kinda has an Alex Mercer type thing going from Prototype with the, you know, the blade arm. Pretty cool. I'm not really paying attention to what's going on in front of me here, so these little things are doing a lot of damage. Pick this up. Okay, so we're dealing with things. I think this might be the... We're over halfway there anyway. I was about to say I think this might be near the end, but then I took a look at the top of the screen. So we have 8 of 12, so we'll have 4 more to go. Whoa. Crap. Alright. Not doing too badly here. Alright, come on, I need to keep myself alive. Use a potion just to keep myself up. You see, enemies just swarm me if you don't take them down quickly enough. And more often than not, they will just spawn a lot of enemies really early in the game. Especially in later waves and levels. It's quite difficult, like you just saw. Alright, I'll give it one more go. Just trying to, you know, make more short timed videos, I suppose. Usually I keep them going on for a while, and yeah, it takes a freaking hell of a lot of time rendering and then uploading them. My internet's good on the downloading, not on the uploading. Usually the way it is with BT. Shitmongers, a lot of them. But then again, I hear like the Time Warner and stuff in the US is really, really bad, so can't really complain. Well, I can, but nobody will listen. Do they seriously turn into turds when they jump? Do they? Look, let me see. See, turds. Somebody's firing them out of the... Ah, it's like a giant shadow beast. These turds are just turning into like these spider-like creatures. Oh, the image of that is just horrifying. Be nice to know where they were coming from. There's one of the big ones again. Don't really like those ones. Look, it takes so long to kill them. Up until this point, until this area, this stage, I suppose. You know, the like wasteland in the background, I was doing pretty well. I had a lot of potions. Now I'm not really getting them as often, which kind of makes sense. Ramps up the difficulty level, which is nice. You know, the challenge. The one thing about Risk of Rain was that the more quickly you completed the level, the easier the next one would be, which was nice. Yeah, I'm getting... Oh, that's what's fucking firing those things. How am I supposed to even get up there, huh? How am I even supposed to get up there and kill that, huh? Potion! Just on cue. Where can I even get up there? Oh, I can, somewhat. I don't really think it's going to do. Oh no, that's a bad place to be. But we killed it. I think that was holding me back last time. Maybe too many of them are spawning. Oh, I can't get there. Let's try again. No. Oh, no. I'm not getting there. And there's enemies everywhere. This ain't good. Right, here we go. Drop the base. There we go. Look at that. That wasn't too difficult, was it? Yes. Things are dead. That makes me happy. Fought the first boss last night while playing this, and it was actually a really enjoyable fight. Threw my potions the first time fighting him because I wasn't really aware of how much damage he actually did, which was a lot per hit. Took me a little bit by surprise. But once I got the attacks down and where to avoid them and how to avoid them, it wasn't too bad, it was enjoyable. I mean, the soundtrack as well, I usually pay a lot of attention to the soundtrack in the game. I mean, this is alright. It doesn't really get me pumped to just kill all these shadows, as is the premise of the game. You're some sort of warlock and you're fighting shadows because you've got nothing better to do with your time. But nonetheless, it is enjoyable. It does suit the theme of the game. I really do hope there will be more games like Risk of Rain. I really do like that genre. It's pretty cool. Just kill these giant friggin', I don't even know what the hell they are. Shadow drafts with diarrhea or something. Get that out of a pair of boots there. Well, I can do that when I'm dropping or falling. That's awesome. There we go. Level complete. On a chest. Good old chests. Love myself an old chest now and again. What did I get? An old hat. Galarian Helm of Nature, did it say? I don't even know. Or what is that? Radiating armor, so it has more armor. Possibly regens health. Oh, I like that. That's a good piece of armor. You know, I got quite a few weapons as well. I'm not really sure if any of them are better. None of them are really all that good. Alright, so movement speed. That one's got movement. What do I want? Jump height. You know what? I'll take armor and jump height over the movement speed. I mean, with that dash, I'm quite versatile anyway in the levels. So, there we have it, guys. That is Warlocks versus Shadows. It is available on Steam, and I would highly recommend it. It's like £10, so maybe like €16, $16 or something like that, maybe 20. But there you go. Thanks very much for watching, and I will, of course, as always, see you next time. Bye bye.